ничего найти не могу.
Ладно, все, тогда идите с меня.
Воки-токи возьмите, а то забудем отдать. Мы же отдали, да?
Сидеть.
Where's my 3 minutes?
What do you mean I didn't get it? Well, I know what you mean by 3 minutes.
Целься. Пли! Нажимай педали.
Педали?
Не ту педаль.
Сейчас выстрелит, осторожно. Миссури посмотреть-то.
Что какие-то интересные стоит.
Это ракета. Ура! Ура!
Officers.
We fought, I speared him to death. Returned home, cooled myself off. Laid down my fan and spear, turned on the TV and watched Survivor Fiji. How about a big hand for all of our dancers? Here we go.
So if you're holding your camera, please drop it and clap along with me. Okay, very good. That's the high sound of clapping. That's what we call in Samoa pati. Everybody say pati. Okay, pati is the high sound. The second one, simply cross your hands in the clapping shape, like this. Cross, and here we go. You should be able to tell the difference. That's the low sound of clapping. That's what we call bo. Everybody say bo. Okay, the pati and the bo were the only two methods that we Samoans used back in the early to accompany our songs and our music before this guitar was introduced to us last year, I think. So before that, we only had the pati and the bo. They're going to sing a song. We're going to help them by clapping along. Right now, I'm going to teach you when to give me the pati and when to give me the bo. If I point up like that to the sky, you give me one pati. Okay? If I point down to the ground, you give me one bo. Okay, this sign is for the high sound. This sign is for the low sound, the bo. You guys ready? Yeah. Only 5 people are ready. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Alright, let's try the pati. Watch the hand. Oh, it's late. Very creative, some of you will decipher. Let's try the pull one more time. Watch the hand. Go. Hard and exact. Hard. Not bad. This is a famous beat in Samoa. You guys know the song? Sing it. Oh, that's okay, that's okay. You guys are in the wrong pitch. Friends, everybody say music! Music! Samoan song, please. Alright, that's our song right now. Friends, right before we clap, I want you guys to repeat after me, okay? Scream as loud as you can like a Samoan. It goes like this. Much better, watch that. That was terrible. Okay, help a hand for me, friends. Friends, that was our warm-up activity. Thank you very much for participating. How are your hands feeling? Good? You guys ready for the show?
Yeah. Itchy.
Alright. How we call on the High Chief is... Put your hands together and welcome Ailawa, your host.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chief sent me to carry on with the show. His flight is delayed in Chicago. I'll be your host this evening, ladies and gentlemen, sharing with you some of the daily chores that we do in the island of Samoa. First of all, once again, we greet you by saying talofa. All right. Samoa is located about 2,600 miles south-southwest of the Hawaiian Islands. It takes another 5 hours plane ride from Honolulu all the way down to my beautiful tropical islands of Samoa. 5 hours by plane, 2 years by canoe. Take the plane if I were you. Samoa is politically divided into two countries. Eastern side is known as American Samoa. It is a trust territory of the United States of America. The other side, known as Western Samoa, it is an independent country. Even though we're separated, divided, the culture remains the same. Behind me is a typical setup of a Samoan village, ladies and gentlemen. These are the type of houses that our forefathers lived in. First of all, we have the guest house, or the Fale Tanimalo. It's in the forefront of any village, any family. It is where we greet you with the highest form of welcome. Largest in the middle belongs to the chief. We call it Monta Tufa, Montaneri. Biggest house in the village belongs to the chief. Larger the building, the higher the rank. Then we have the family dwelling house, Faleo'o, typical family house in Samoa. Last but not least, the smallest hut further down that side, the most important hut in the entire village, our pizza hut. The kitchen, tunoa as we call it, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody please say tunoa. It is where we do the cooking. It belongs to the men. You find all the men of this village at the tunoa in the kitchen, because in Samoa, we men do all the cooking for the family. That's what I thought. You like that idea, ladies? Yeah. Feel free to visit Samoa anytime. There's not a single man left in those islands. They're all in California. But not only in Samoa, this is something common throughout Polynesian islands, that the men do provide for the villages, the families. In Samoa, we have a group of men known as the Taulelea. They're the ones who provide. They're the ones who put the crops in the land. They go out fishing. They cook the food. They serve it inside the dwelling house. Parents, elderly, just eat first. We eat last. Whatever's left is for us. If there's nothing left, look at that building, ladies and gentlemen, right there. McDonald's of Laie. All right, first thing that you learn as a young man when you cook is the method of starting fire. Now, here's the method of old that still works for us, ladies and gentlemen. Method that was used by our forefathers until the matches were introduced to our islands. The method is simply the rubbing of two pieces of wood together. Yes, we simply rub a small piece onto a big wood. We use any kind of wood. Any wood works, as long as your wood is soft and dry, and your two pieces comes from the same tree, the same wood. Okay? Your small piece and a big one from the same tree, the same wood. It's very simple. It's easy. It works. I'll show you how it's done. Sit back and relax. It takes about 2 hours. I hate this job. All right, all we do is we cut a branch from the tree, we take the bark off and dry it in the sun for about 2-3 weeks, then you make the small piece from the same branch. And that's what they told me this morning on email. It's on MySpace. All right, here we go. Put your wood on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna show you the steps of this fire making because you can try it, ladies and gentlemen. Inside that building, the dwelling, we have sticks just like this, or inside that building, where you can give it a try. Okay? There's also a match there, just in case it doesn't work for you. It's gonna work for me. All right, put your wood on the ground. Okay, you want to sit on top of the wood. Why? Because you want to keep the big wood steady, stable. You don't want it moving around or you won't be able to start your fire. Okay? And you want to get a good grip of the small piece with both hands. Like this. Lean forward because you want to add your body weight to the pressure that you'll be applying, rubbing the small piece onto big wood. Like this. This is how we do it. This is how it's done. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. Now we got a wrap. You filming this, sir?
Yes.
Yes?
Do it.
Keep rolling. That's why it takes 2 hours. All right, here we go. Do you see the smoke? Do you see the smoke? Yeah! That's fire. Would you like to see a big fire? Yeah! Is that what you're waiting for? Yeah. Maybe go get some gasoline. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once we get it started on the wood, you can see the smoke. It burns slowly, right there in the wood. To build a big fire, you need to find something that is dry and flammable. Something that you can use as a tinder or kindling. In the islands, we use the husk of the coconut. Drying the fibers of the coconut husk. Here it is. We call it pulu. Everybody please say pulu. Pulu. Transfer all the burning ashes onto the pulu. If there's no pulu, you can use newspapers, dry leaves, blonde hair.
There you go. Girl Scout, nothing
Good. And let it sway from side to side, let it burn from within, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, slowly.
Thank God we sat here.
And there it is. Yes. It works. Yeah, once we get the fire going, the next step is to send it down to the kitchen so the men can start cooking. And that's how we start firing the islands of San Juan. Man cook, man clean. Best wishes. Take care. Harry Potter. Okay. With this method, ladies and gentlemen, any wood works as long as your wood is soft and dry and your two pieces come from the same tree, the same wood. Small piece and the big one from the same tree, the same wood. This is the best wood to start fire with. Would you like to know the name of the wood? Firewood. This is a branch from the wild hibiscus. Ladies and gentlemen, the wild hibiscus. Once again, any other wood works as long as it's soft and dry. Now, once we get that fire going, an important part of the cooking that is also done daily is the obtaining of the milk from the coconut. Let me show you the difference between coconut juice and coconut milk. To obtain that milk, we use ripe coconuts. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, get yourself a ripe coconut. If you look up on the trees behind me, you know the coconuts on top, they're either yellow. At this stage, they're very young. They're either yellow or green. When they mature, when they're ripe, they turn brown, like me. It tells me that some of you are not ripe yet. It's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. We need to peel off the husk of the coconut. This is what we use. We call it melee. Everybody please say melee. Melee. In English, sharp stick. Say it. Sharp stick. Very good. All right. Put the other end of the stick into the ground. And then you follow two simple steps when it comes to husking the coconut. Your first step, kill it. Press it to the sharp end of the stick. Second step, push it down the side. We husk the coconut one at a time. There's the coconut inside the husk. Continue on until it's completely husked using the melee. Yes, and there it is. Oh yes. Thank you. I did it in slow motion for your convenience. This is something that we do daily in the islands of Samoa. It has become a competitive sport among the young men and women. And for the men, it only takes 3 seconds. That's the record. 3 seconds to husk one coconut. Ladies. 2 days. That's why we decided to cook. Next step is to crack it open into 2 pieces, 2 halves. I'm going to show you the easiest way to do that. Now you don't have to go through a whole lot. After you husk your coconut, take your time and study it. You'll find that the coconut has a face of its own. Ladies and gentlemen, it has 2 eyes, a mouth, and a nose. And they're all the same. Each one has a face just like this one. Now, the trick. Look for the line that runs between the eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, between the eyes is a line that runs from the front to the back. It is the softest and the weakest point of any coconut. That line that runs right between the eyes. If you find that line, get something that is heavy and hard, and all you have to do is to crack the coconut right across that line. Hit it as hard as you can right across that line. You can use a hammer, screwdriver, in Samoa, forehead. Tomorrow. Piece of rock, harder than forehead. Hit it right across the line that runs between the eyes, and you should have 2 pieces, 2 halves. If it doesn't work, it's not my fault. I'm Samoan. This is a Hawaiian coconut, made in China. Two pieces, 2 halves. See? You take that much, find that line, hit it right across the line, it splits, cracks into 2 pieces, 2 halves. Okay. So you don't have to go to the second floor and drop it. Now, inside the coconut, ladies and gentlemen, juice, not milk, not water. This is fresh coconut juice. Juice is good to drink. In fact, we use it in the islands as a daily drink. We call it 7-Up because it has no caffeine. Never had it. Never will. So, young man, would you like to give it a try? Come. Sorry? Come here. $10 you will do it? Going once? Twice? Young lady. Yes, you. Right up here the steps. Where you from, young lady? Arkansas? Have you ever tried this before? Good luck. It's good? Finish it. If you drink it all, tomorrow morning you'll turn brown like me. From Arkansas, ladies and gentlemen. It's gone a long way. Okay, we need to get the milk, ladies and gentlemen. The milk is inside the meat of the coconut. We need to get that meat shredded. We need to get it grated. We need to soften it, scrape it. To do that, Samoan food processor on sale at Home Depot. The whole thing is wood, ladies and gentlemen, except for the piece of metal right at the end. We mount this piece of metal. Many new things were introduced to Samoa. Things like matches so that we don't have to rub two sticks together. Metal, so we can, and heavy metal. Party like a rock star. All right, let me show you how it's done. One of the daily tasks that we do in the islands of taking this milk we use for the cooking, like this. Ready, sing. That's the right song. Sing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I did as a young man. I started cooking when I was about 8 years old. And I've been doing it all my life until one day I said to myself, forget it. I'm going to America. Here I am doing the same thing. Should have went to Arkansas instead. All right. Now, this is how it looks like with all the meat being shredded and grated, ladies and gentlemen. This is just 1/2 of the coconut. Now, to get the milk, once again, we use the husk of the coconut, the material that we build the fire with, the pulu. And this time we're going to use it as a strainer. All the shredded of the softened coconut meat, roll it up, and then squeeze it. As hard as you can, ladies and gentlemen. Squeeze. Like this. Oh, I like the sound effects. Can we do that one more time? Beautiful. 100% coconut milk, ladies and gentlemen. It's not half and half. Yes, and this is how we milk our coconuts. So any farmers out there, please don't go home and try to milk your cows the same way. But this is the milk that we use for the cooking. Our staple diet of the islands is mostly roots. Things like taros, sweet potatoes, tapioca, breadfruit, green bananas. We don't normally drink it straight from the mixed form. Look at this, ladies. They're very rich, thick, fattening. Look what it did to me. It also has laxative effects. Well, if you don't believe me, step forward and drink it, and we'll time you to the luau. All right, last but not least, highlight of our village coconut tree climbing demonstration. It is the most dangerous presentation throughout the entire Polynesian Cultural Center. We used to have about 10 climbers. Last week was windy, so we're down to 1. This one right behind you. Excuse me. Please put your hands together like this. Let's pray for this one. Let's give him a rhythm, ladies and gentlemen. This is once again Cousin Manu. Here we go. Come on. Push, push. Oh, he says breathe. jumps from tree to tree. From that one to this one, that one right there, to the emergency room. Everybody say jump.
Jump!
No.
Don't jump!
Get your cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen. He stops between trees for pictures.
Are you ready? Yeah! I said, are you ready? Yeah!
Like I said, he's the only one left. Careful, Manu. Don't look down. I don't think they're looking, they're taking pictures. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Manu will pose for 5 pictures. Right now.
No, we didn't get it. Tell them. Want some more?
Yes. Stop it. Give it up one more time. Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Mr. Manu City from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. On behalf of Manu, myself, and the islands of Samoa, we'd like to say Fa'afetai. Thank you very much for choosing to visit us. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a good evening and aloha. Thank you very much. Please look for your tour guides. Cousin Manu's family, please stay put. We'll be right back. Take your time. Look around for personal belongings, personal things as you make your way out. Things like cameras, backpacks, purse, water bottle, children, parents, grandparents. If you'd like to take a picture of me and the tree climber, please come up on stage.
Держи. 마음이 깊은 것 같네. 돈.